Hello, my people. Good day to you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time zone you're listening to this, thank you for tuning in every single day to listen to me on Daily Mind Shift. My name is Michael Ojola from Mindset Transformation Africa, and on today's episode, I want to talk about offense and how we take it, how we perceive it, and how we interpret it. Let me anchor today's episode on this statement. Don't take offense at other people's trouble today. Their attacks are not really aimed at you. Do not take offense at other people's troubles today. Their attacks are not really aimed at you. Today's mind shift is one that I believe is going to save you from a whole lot of stress, a whole lot of emotional drama, and unnecessary wounds. It's one of the things that I wish I had truly understood earlier in my life, and I want you to catch it deeply today. Do not take offense at other people's troubles, because one thing I've come to realize is that their attacks are not really aimed at you. So I want you to pause right there and let that breathe. You see, so often we absorb other people's projections as if they were personally handcrafted arrows or darts meant to pierce our peace. But more often than not, the emotional outbursts that you might experience from other people, the passive-aggressive comments, the rudeness, the sarcasm, the snapping, the cold shoulders, they are not actually about us. They are not about you. They are most often about them. See, there is something called the transfer of pain. It is important for you to understand a basic truth about human nature, and that is, people who are hurting will often hurt other people too. Let me repeat that so that you understand it better. People who are hurting will often hurt others. Not always intentionally, not even consciously, but they do that consistently. Pain needs somewhere to go. All right? Anger needs somewhere to vent. Insecurity wants someone to blame. Anxiety needs a place to land. And sadly, the closest and the kindest people often become the dumping grounds for unresolved emotions. That doesn't make it right, but it does make it real. It makes you to understand that this is what is happening. So when someone lashes out at you, when someone seems cold or dismissive, when someone brings attitude into a space where there should be peace, it is not always your job to fix them. But it is your responsibility not to accept it. It is your responsibility to not absorb it. To not take offense, because offense will come. Because the moment you do, the moment you take offense, you double the pain. You carry something that wasn't even yours to begin with, and you keep carrying it around. See, you have to develop emotional maturity of responding and not reacting. See, emotional maturity is knowing that not everything needs your reaction. Not every offense needs a response. Not every dagger needs to hit your soul. Some things should just bounce right off you like the armor of your... They should just bounce off the armor of your self-awareness and emotional discipline. Here is the truth bomb I want to share with you. You don't have to accept the invitation to every emotional argument that shows up. Let me repeat that. You don't have to accept the invitation to every emotional argument that shows up. Sometimes the strongest person in the room is the one who chooses to stay silent, who chooses to understand instead of retaliate, who chooses compassion over conflict. The question now is, are you strong enough? Are you strong enough not to take any offense personally? Are you strong enough? See, you must see beyond the mask that people wear, because people wear masks. Some wear the mask of anger when they are actually afraid. Some wear the mask of control when deep down they feel helpless. Some wear the mask of arrogance to cover up deep feelings of worthlessness. Some wear the mask of indifference when they are drowning in pain. And when you engage with people at work or in your family, in your friendships, or even online, you are not just talking to the presenting self. You are interacting with history. You are interacting with a backlog of disappointment. You are interacting with unresolved grief, unmet needs, and inner battles that you cannot see. So, what if Just what if we started practicing grace as a first response? I'm just proposing that. What if our instinct wasn't, how dare they treat me that way? But rather, I wonder what pain they are carrying today. Just what if? Now, I know that is not always easy. All right, this is a proposal, and I'm not saying it is easy. It takes intentional rewiring of how we see people for us to react this way. But man, it sets us free. Oh, I've tried it. It sets me free. So I'm recommending it to you because it sets you free too. See, like I said, hurt people will hurt people. You've heard it before. Hurt people hurt people. But let us go one layer a little bit deeper. What that actually means is this: unprocessed emotional pain doesn't stay contained. It leaks out eventually. It spills. It affects communication. It drives behavior. It changes tones. It affects relationships. So someone may be showing up to work, showing up in a relationship with wounds from their childhood, with fears about money, with trauma that still aches every single morning that they wake up, and you being in their orbit, being in their cycle, being around their vibe, you feel the tremors of what they have not healed. So don't own that as your fault. It is not your fault, but don't ignore it either. Do you understand me? You need to acknowledge what you just felt, even though you did not cause it, but at least something is there, and it's important for you not to ignore it. It's important for you to acknowledge it. Build a shield. Do not build a wall. Wall keeps people out. Shield protects you. Build a shield. I need to clarify that. I'm not saying you become a doormat. I'm not saying you let people disrespect you. I'm saying build a shield, not a wall. Walls block people out. Walls isolate you too. Shields will protect you while still allowing you to connect and engage with another person. Your shield might be boundaries. Your shield might be silence. Your shield might simply be walking away. But the power of the shield is that it helps you to keep your peace while not absorbing the poison from the other person. You can be in the same space with someone's storm and not let the rain drown you. See, this is one of my favorite practices of all time, especially when it comes to interpersonal relationship, and that is pause and asking some questions. And that is a practical tip that I want to share with you. Whenever you feel someone's energy shift around you, before you get defensive, before you snap back, before you shut down, I want you to pause and ask, is this really about me? Is this guy reacting? Is this girl reacting to me? Is this thing that I'm feeling about me? 9 times out of 10, the answer is no. The person may be tired. They may be overwhelmed. They may be frustrated with life. They may be struggling with their own self-worth. It is not about you 9 out of 10 times, and that simple question can stop a potential conflict before it starts. See, offense is one of the greatest thieves of peace, thieves of purpose, and here is why. It is silent, it is subtle, it comes disguised itself as righteousness, it disguises itself as standing up for yourself, but sometimes what we call standing up for ourselves is really just our ego trying to win a battle that no one else is even fighting. You were not attacked. You are just near the explosion of someone else's emotional chaos. It's important for you to realize that. Offense makes you pick up a burden that was never yours to begin with. It keeps you stuck. It drains your energy. It locks you into a battle of egos. You need to let it go, man. You need to let it go, not because they deserve peace, but because you deserve peace. Let me give you a quick exercise that I want you to do that I think you can do right now. Think back to a time when you snapped at someone. Maybe you were short-tempered. Maybe you did not respond kindly. Maybe you ignored a message, dismissed someone, or said something that is harsh. Now, let me ask you, were you trying to hurt them, or were you just dealing with your own mess? Exactly, you will discover that you're not really trying to hurt them most of the time. You are just dealing with your own mess. We've all been on both sides, all right? And remembering that will keep us humble. It will help us to extend grace to another person. So here's your challenge for today. Practice peace by not personalizing any pain. Practice peace by not personalizing pain. Don't take the sharp words personally. Don't internalize the eye rolls or the attitude. Don't let someone else's unhealed wounds reopen your own. Be the calm in the storm. Be the presence that doesn't